My wife said my brother called me the family disappointment, so I let her find out her successful co-signer had been living off my money for years. I'm a factory technician. Steady pay, good benefits, nothing flashy. My brother Nate, MBA, Tesla, McMansion, constantly posting about his entrepreneur lifestyle on LinkedIn. My wife Jessica has always been obsessed with him. At family dinners, she hangs on every word about his ventures and investments. I figured she was just being polite. Last Tuesday, we're arguing about money again. She wants to upgrade to a bigger house. Third time this year. I'm explaining our current mortgage is comfortable. We're building savings. Why rock the boat? That's when she drops it. Nate told me you were always the family disappointment. Maybe if you had his ambition, we wouldn't be stuck in this mediocre life. The room goes dead silent. I stare at her for 10 seconds. He would know about disappointment, I finally say. She rolls her eyes. Please, Ross. Your brother has everything. Success, confidence, lifestyle. What do you have? A lunch pail and a mortgage on a 3-bedroom ranch? I have something Nate doesn't, I say quietly. What? Your precious retirement fund? No, my own money. She doesn't understand. Why would she? I've kept my mouth shut for a decade about the real situation. See, here's what nobody knows except me and Nate. My successful brother has been borrowing money from me since 2014. Started small. $2,000 here, $5,000 there. Every loan came with the same speech about moving assets around. Big deals closing next month. Current total, $73,000. I've got every text, every email, every signed IOU, even recorded conversations. Single party consent state, perfectly legal. Instead of telling Jessica, I just say, you should ask Nate to co-sign that mortgage application you've been filling out online. Her face lights up. You know about that? Browser history exists, Jess. I'm not an idiot. Just disappointed you didn't talk to me first. She gets defensive. Well, you weren't interested in moving forward. Nate said he'd help if I needed a co-signer with better financials. I almost laugh. Perfect. Go for it. She looks confused by my calm. You're okay with this? If Nate wants to help you get your dream house, who am I to stop him? The disappointment, remember? That night, I text my brother. Jessica wants you to co-sign a mortgage. I'm sure your excellent credit will be very helpful. BTW, my accountant says I need to report all outstanding loans for tax purposes, that $73K needs to be declared. Just FYI. His response is immediate. We need to talk. No, you talk to my wife about me instead. We're done talking. 3 days later, Jessica gets the call from the mortgage broker. I'm in the kitchen when her phone rings. Watch her face go from excited to confused to furious. What do you mean his credit is too low? There must be some mistake. He owns a Tesla. I sip my coffee and scroll through my phone. She hangs up and immediately calls Nate. He doesn't answer. She tries 4 more times. Nothing. Ross, something's wrong. They're saying Nate's credit is... It can't be right. What did they say exactly? They said his score is below 550 and he has multiple defaulted loans. But that's impossible. Jessica, Nate doesn't own that house. He's been renting it for 8 years. Doesn't own the Tesla either. It's leased. Her face goes pale. What? I show her the property tax records. Then the Tesla lease documents he sent when he borrowed $5,000 for the down payment. The doorbell rings. It's Nate, looking like he hasn't slept in days. We need to talk, he says. Jessica jumps up. Nate, what's going on? Jess, can you give us a minute? No, I say. She should hear this. After all, I'm just the disappointment, right? I pull out the folder, start reading every loan, every broken promise. $73,000 over 10 years from the disappointment, I say. The one with no ambition, the one who drives a paid-off Honda instead of leasing luxury cars he can't afford. Jessica's staring at the papers, stunned. Nate tries damage control. I'm going to pay it all back. No, I cut him off. Those deals don't exist. They never did. You've been running a 10-year con and I enabled it by keeping quiet. But talking trash about me to my wife while taking my money? We're done. I turn to Jessica. 520 credit score, multiple defaults, 2 judgments against him. But tell me more about his success.